Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's do another run. I think, though, I'm gonna go back to the original champion as opposed to the secondary champion, because I want to check out this guy. He still has new concepts that I haven't seen yet, new upgrade targets and paths. 2 bogflies, 2 crypt builders, soul crushing guilt, extract, apply daze 3 to a unit and move it to the back. You know what? That's actually not that bad. Sometimes it's easy to build up charges, and if you build up a lot of charges easily, then this is a very good card for just knocking a unit out of the way. Buff debuff removal is annoying. Bogflies are, I guess I have to accept them first. Yeah, bogflies are take it or leave it. They're not even that good to upgrade, but I guess they're like a decent unit early to just put out on the field in case you need the money. Money? There's money here. In case you need the damage. So let's see, strike, gain, charge, or friendly units have +5 attack per charge. I think strike, gain, charge is very good. You can build off of things that apply extract, that, you know, apply reap and do more damage. I think that's a pretty good combination. Ascend or descend applies daze. Well, there's no ascend or descends, as far as I know. So we'll probably go silence. And I don't want the money for 10 shard pact points. I don't think that's that worth it. +4 damage, I'll take it. It's lovely having no danger from pact shards, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I can just play my run the way I want it to. Beautiful. That's unfortunate. You know what's good though? What's good about this is that I can sometimes discard the offering tokens, which is pretty okay. So Fracture, you're dead. Fracture, you're dead. Didn't get the crypt builder, but that's okay. I like Fracture as a card too, because it does do 2 damage guaranteed. The other champion, Echo Right, when he has like do 1 damage per charge, that could just do 1 damage. At least the infusions can stack up damage even more so than even faster than that Echo card that he has before. Soul Crushing Guilt, Crypt Builder for Gone Power. This is an unusual turn. I would love to kill this guy. So you know what? Let's go for it. Didn't work. Well, you are going to make it up and you're going to hit my champion, and it's going to hurt. And I hate that it's gonna hurt, but there's not much I can do about it. I can fracture you, Train Steward, Forgotten Power. At least everything up here is dead. And as long as our pyre does not take damage, I'm happy. Apply daze and move a unit to the back. Now you're taking 35 damage. Not a lot, but enough to be happy. And we're definitely doing enough damage here. We have enough. When our champion attacks, we gain charges. The charges increase the damage of the bogfly, so we actually do have like a kill floor at the top. It's not the best kill floor, but it is a kill floor. Proclamation, attune, extract 2, deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. Echo Infusion, extract 1. Bounding Echoes, infuse cards in hand. That's very helpful. That's a great card. +10 magic power, freeze a card in your hand. Titan's Gratitude. Titan's Gratitude is a good card. But I also do like Cuddle Hex to freeze cards in your hand so you can save them. And you could meld that like onto anything, and it wouldn't be necessarily that bad. But I guess we could also just take it and keep it to freeze cards. You know, we don't need to put this on a floor with a chain. All right, I have hard drive space now. Confirmed, good. Where did we leave off? Shard Soul Carver, infuse, inspire, +2 attack, and armor 2. When you gain charge echoes. So that could be good to have on the same floor as the champion, but Glug Strider, not Strider. Although Glug Strider might be, he doesn't really stride, does he? He just kind of stands there. Dude, Glug Strider is so good. Revenge, apply reap 5 to the attacking unit. Incant sap, inspire, +2, armor 2. You gotta go for Glug. Extract does take a while, but we have, in theory, a lot of charges being built up. But I just love the card. It's very powerful. What do we have here? Quick. I don't know if there's any sweeps, but if we can get one. Kinhost, Carapace, Vessel. Well, The Poopa does... the Poopa. He does have multi-strike, which does make it a pretty decent take. Kinho's Carapace can be extremely powerful though, and you don't have to sacrifice your charges for it. So I kind of like this more. Because the Kinhost is good, but Shell 8 will take kind of a lot of time to break. That's 8 charges that are wasted. You can't spend them on anything else. At least with Kinho's Carapace, if we have 8 charges, we can still spend those 8 charges on anything we want after we play Kinhost. So I think the Kinhost is better. I don't think we need Quick on it, although multi-strike Quick could be a pretty decent combination, so maybe I'll try to like save out for a multi-strike. But I think that's okay. Divine Boons, I do not want your money. So we're gonna skip the Divine Treasury here, unfortunately. Armor 10, why not? We have no threat level, we should be able to do this. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. So there's Glug Strider. Although we can't play him because he is way too charge heavy. Charge heavy. I guess in that case we will just Spine Chief it up. Yeah, we want to have the capacity here. We're gonna be Ember Drain next turn, but that's kind of just like whatever. We can't really do anything else in this turn, unfortunately. A bit of a bad draw, but now that's a little bit of a better draw. So let's build up for a Strider here, I think. That doesn't kill you. That kills you. Hopefully we can get, you know, cycled back fast enough to get that out. There's a Bogfly, Fracture. You're gonna die if I put you here, but I guess a Train Steward could tank for you. You're both dead, which is beautiful. You're not gonna die. That's unfortunate. You know, I think we just do this. Meow. At least we do have Bogflies that are getting leveled up. You do have Thorns, which is annoying. Oh, I can't play the Crypt Builders, damn it. 20? 20. 20. You know what? You're not dead! Oh, I'm so, like, disappointed in that. He's gonna do 5 damage to the Pyre. I really thought I would have enough damage from the bonus to get him killed. That is not the case. Remove to the back. Yeah. Let's move you to the back. Then, apply Infuse to cards in hand. Then, honestly, I'm just gonna murder you and then kill you. Him having 2 days means he is totally dead. Although our Bogflies are dying, unfortunately, but not much we can do about that. And our Kinhost did nothing on that fight, but we drew him at the wrong time. There's a lot of, in the Wormkin, there's a lot of needing to draw on the correct turn in order to really accomplish what you need to accomplish. It can be kind of annoying sometimes. Infused Offering, Attuned Crypt Builder, Energy Siphon, Spell Weakness, Ice Tornado. I don't think I want Ice Tornado. I understand that it's a good card, but that's not what I want to build into on this type of a run, you know? Revenge Frostbite can be interesting. Incant, -5 health, draw 1, or another Glug Cider. He's a Glug Cider. Dude, you know what? Give me another Glug Cider. Glug Ciders are amazing. And then give me another Wormkin unit. Merchant costs are reduced. Days when they enter the floor below the pyre. So that would actually keep our champion safe. That's really good. Keeps the champion from dying. We can not worry about healing him or armoring up. I like it. Gain a Wormkin unit. Kinhost or Shard Soul Carver. Inspire, +2 damage and armor 2. Could be a good unit with our champion at the same floor. Kinhost, if we merge him into something with +10/+10, that's not too bad. +15 health, +1 capacity, inspire, +2, And armor 2, summon +10, +10. We should take it, like, we shouldn't skip the unit, we should take something. +10, +10 isn't bad. But I do like that this gains strength over time. It's just a big unit. I don't like that it's so big. I think we'll take Kinhost because if we play it, whatever. You know, it's a unit, it goes out there, it does stuff. Ooh, you can build a card with this, I think. Press a button, build a card. What kind of a card are we looking for? I have no idea, let's find out. The machine moans, what do you press? Frostbite, Regen, or Rage. So do we want it to hit enemies or our own units? Well, Seraph is buff, debuff Seraph. Frostbite is good, Rage is okay. Do we want a defensive card or an offensive card? I think we want a defensive card. Give me Regen. Damage, heal, or buff. If it's defensive, it could be heals outright, but a buff is also good. Let's go for heal though. Push, descend, ascend. Ooh! So if we want, we could make this ascend a unit to another floor, which I think is great. So let's make this an ascend. Get old magic. Apply regen 4, restore 20 health, and ascend the unit. I like it because we can now build up single floors, because there's no ascends and no descends in Wormkin or Stygian Guard. We can never get an ascend or descend unless it's from that event. So I'm very glad we got it. And I am gonna take one of these too, by the way. Summon 4 random units from your deck on the middle floor. Do we really want to try to summon like 2 Glug-siders on the middle floor? Man, that'll be weird. Draw 1 each turn and return 1. You know what? I'm gonna take sketches, and I'm gonna clear my deck of everything except for Glug-siders. That's gonna be my unit. That's gonna be so weird. Hey, you know what? At least the Kinhost is a 20/20. And I got another Glug-sider. Can't do anything with him though. This is weird, but oh well. Spine Chief. Bonk Beam. Fracture? Fracture? Can't play you? That's okay. Trap Shoot says disposable account. I suppose that is correct. You can descend your own units with Trap Shoot. It's not that good, but I guess you could do it. So you're gonna get hit. I would rather that didn't happen. Or are you frozen? Oh, we got our Cuddle Hex. You can barely see his head sticking out behind the Glug Strider. I'm gonna call him Strider, because I don't know, I like it. Do we want to play a Bogworm? I don't, you know, let's play the Bogworm. He'll take tank the shot and then die. As for you, no, I wanted that card. Well, we'll play him next turn. I love this Glug-sider. You know, this is actually a pretty good turn here. I'm just gonna play the Kinhost, raise him up. So now we have 2 Kinhosts on this floor. I suppose that's gonna be our strategy now, is that we're just going to put as many units on one floor as possible and then stack up Reap on the bosses, and then Spine Chief is gonna power up with striking and gaining charges. Multi-strike also works on him, so if we can get Echoes of the Past, that'd be a great card to have. Apply Infuse to cards in hand. And it's infused. Sure. Fracture you? I guess we'll play the Train Steward. I like what we got here though. Why are you only taking 8 damage? Oh, because you had like Rage on you, didn't you? That makes sense. Extract and Daze. Can't really daze up here. Can extract and give health though. You know what? Let's extract and give this Glug-sider some health. Why not? I don't know, let's daze you, and then I guess I could have crit buildered you, and then that would have been better. That would have been a lot better actually. It would have been like significantly better. I guess I did make a bit of a wrong move, but you know what? Whatever. Final wave. Oh, I won't be able to play Glug Cider. Damn it. Oh well. Hi, boss. Are you dead? You're dead. We're only taking 48 damage, too. There's Glug Cider. Unfortunately, he's dead. Apply regen 4, restore 20 health, and ascend the unit. I guess I could heal my champion. Heal 20, regen 4. Extract. Okay, fracture. Forgone power. Extract. You're dazed for 3 turns, and then heal you. I like what we've got here now. This is such a weird build, but it's entirely dependent on Sketches of Salvation not screwing us over. Discard your hand, draw 5. Infuse, consume, apply reap. Siren Song, ascend, and daze. I don't like any of these. Deep Offering is way too expensive. Wormkin Spike, we can play it for 0. But I don't think it's that good. 4x Reap is just like, it's Reap. I can apply Reap. It's called playing my units. Siren Song is too conditional. And the enemies tend to have like 200 health if we start stacking up Pact Shards. This isn't good enough. And Deep Offering, yeah, we can maybe play some cards, but I can play them just by making them cheaper anyways. This is what we need. We just need more units. So I do like a Siren. Maybe we can build the Siren with Multi-Strike. I don't think we need another Kinhost. We do need to kind of thin out the units a little bit, but we'll get there. I don't want eggs. I'm gonna take a Siren, I think. Although the Kinhost is infused. It is infused. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna merge them pretty soon, I think. We do not need capacity. We can't play capacity on the middle floor. Energy would be okay to keep playing our cards, but I think we want card draw more than anything else to get specific stuff. That being said, we actually don't have anything specific to draw. So maybe we would like the energy, but I'm still gonna take card draw. Our cards are trash. This is the problem. Upgrade units or duplicate and get a unit. We don't need to duplicate units. Although what if we just duplicate Glug sliders? Sliders. It could be good. It could be good. Yeah, well, no, because we gotta remove cards too. I'm gonna go left. We have to remove lots of stuff. We'll start with the train stewards. We'll start merging units. We'll upgrade units when possible. I have another quick. Didn't I have one with quick? I did. We want this one to have multi-strike if at all possible. Could re-roll it. Quick doesn't work on anybody, so let's re-roll. We got multi-strike, so we're gonna have a multi-strike quick Kinhost, and if it gets played early, whatever. Oh well. We have to remove lots of other units though. I'm probably gonna pay for it, honestly. Get rid of some train stewards. Let's go to the Divine Temple. Inspire, apply Reap, or Multi-Strike. We want Multi-Strike. Because Spine Chief is going to kill anything that makes it up with Reap damage and infusions. So we need that to happen. We need the as many of those to happen as possible. Infuse, consume, apply infuse to cards in hand. Old Magic, we could get a second one of these. But we don't need it. I think what we need is Echo Infusion would be good for extra health, but our units are so beefy already, I don't think that's what we want. Make a card intrinsic. Abounding Echoes intrinsic would be nice to add infusion to your cards in hand. But let's start here. We want to put a Kinhost in a Kinhost. So this Kinhost, you're gonna go inside the quick multi-strike one. +10, +10. Then, do we want Intrinsic or Spell Chain? Intrinsic on Bounding Echoes would be okay. Apply Infuse to cards in hand, but what do we need the infusion for? We play our Soul Striders just by automatically having them go out immediately. We don't need to do anything about those. So maybe you don't need Spell Chain. Echo Infusion is good, but I'm gonna Spell Chain Echo Infusion. We don't gain anything because it's not infused, but I think it's still worth it for the health. We might even be able to make it infused with the apply infuse the cards in hand, so maybe that'll be okay. So we have 55 shard packed, and we're gonna go to the next battle here. +6 attack. That doesn't worry me. Raw damage doesn't worry me because of the big units that we've got going out immediately. Let's see what happened. Okay, we have the Kinhost in hand, which honestly is probably for the best. Because if he comes out when we want him to, we can play him for like massive value. Can even play it here. You know, I think I'm gonna play it immediately. A 50 times 250 on the top floor. That's pretty good to me. You're living, huh? Well, I most certainly can kill you. So I'm gonna kill you. Now you're all dead, beautiful. Extract 1 spell chain. So the question is, do you wanna buff the Glug slider or do you wanna buff the top floor? I think you wanna buff the top floor. Oh, we got the Cuddle Hex out again. We must have. I can hardly see him behind all these large, dopey enemies, but there he is. We could ascend someone to the top floor, like a 2020. No, let's ascend the Bogfly. We could ascend the Train Steward. Just to do 5 more damage per turn. I mean, it's not amazing, but the Bogfly. What's the Bogfly gonna do up here? He's gonna get stronger whenever the charged echoes get added to the floor. I think we're gonna do it like this. Very unusual situation for sure. You're not dead? Now you're dead. We can even put another Glug Cider down here too, if we can get him anyways. This is a pretty good daze opportunity though. So you're dazed already. I have to remember that. We have dazed units on the top floor. We get 1 free turn where they can't even do anything. It's beautiful. So I think I do want to push you to the back. Kill you, kill you, kill you, and then, I don't know, we can use some more infusion at the bottom. Man, these Glug boys are so good. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the whole point of this. You know what I really like? I love that Spine Chief pays for his own upgrades. He's gaining 10 health every other turn that I draw that infusion card, and he's gaining his own charge echoes to pay for his own upgrades. It's kind of a nice little combination. All right, let's see. What's going on this floor? Nothing. You're dead. What if we rise the Glug Cider to the middle floor? Sure, you know what? I really need to kill you though. You know what? I think this will work. This will totally work. It didn't hit him, but we can play this next turn. I just want to push him to the back so that these guys die. Got him. Got him. Oh man, how much reap well, if he doesn't make it through the first one, he's not gonna make it through the second one. Bit of a slow floor, but that was pretty good. I'm liking this so far, I'm liking it. Extract, apply daze, and push the unit back. Infuse, consume, gain energy. Consume, return or consume spell to the top of your draw pile. We do consume some cards that are okay. 1. We consume 1 card. This is definitely not a consume deck, which makes sense because the other champion is kind of the consume champion. He has Etch, he resolves and brings cards back. This is more of Charge Echoes Reap builds. And armor maybe? I don't know, I forgot. So gaining energy could be nice. We can always hold onto the card and then play it later. Offering applies sap and can't apply armor. I don't want to add more units. I think we'll just skip. Sap could be interesting, admittedly, but I think we're okay to skip it for the time being. We need to keep removing cards, so I am going to go right, I think. Unit upgrades. What would we upgrade? Health. Making this other kin host better would be okay, and then just like removing the bogflies. The faster we remove garbage units from our deck, the better our deck is gonna be. So I think that's a very good opportunity to do so. I could try to make another good Kinhost Carapace with like quick multi-strike. I don't think we need another one with quick though. I think we just need to buff the health of the Glugs. Glug, 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 glug. Or Cuddle Hex. Hold on, if I put Cuddle Hex in someone, it'll still apply Frozen to a random card in your hand. I might put Cuddle Hex into a Glug then. Into a Glug. Glug, 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 glug. That way it'll get rid of it, and then I'll just have two Kinhost, 2 Glugs, and then like that'll be it. So let's buff a Glug. Buff a Glug. Let's reroll. Endless. Ooh, okay, now you got me interested. Not for the Glugs, but for the Kinhost. We can make one good Kinhost, and then right when it dies, right on Relentless, maybe we can replay it on the top floor. Now you got me interested. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna put on this Kinhost, but having another unit that is endless that we can replay actually seems pretty sweet. And you know what? I'm gonna purge the other Bogfly. And then I'm gonna go here. And then I'm going to meld the Cuddle Hex into a Glug. So now we get 1 frozen card every turn. Spell Chain. I don't think we need Spell Chain. Spell Chain plus energy could be interesting, but that might be a little bit too much. Spell Chain Old Magic could also be interesting, to put all of our units on 1 floor, but it's kind of hard to make that happen. Because I'd have to move the Glugs up in 1 turn, and then next turn immediately move the other Glugs up. Because I would want to have the Glugs be blockers for the Kinhost, but I don't think that's what we want here. I don't think we want a Spell Chain. Yeah. Purge, I don't think we want either. I think we just want to save points because we have 80 packed shards, and we're on fight 5. Okay, that's a little dangerous, admittedly. Armor 15, huh? I don't really think armor is that big of a problem, because we're very tanky, and the Reap will do a lot of damage. So our Endless unit being at the front actually doesn't matter. Does not matter. Also, what's interesting is because this unit was summoned first, there was no charged echoes, so it didn't get any benefit. But this doesn't matter, because he can die, come back, play him down here, raise him up. That's my idea anyways. In fact, I could raise him up right now. I don't think that's what we want to do. Yeah, I think we're okay. I do want to try to kill these guys though. I might even want to ascend one of them just so that they die. And get you out of the way. Fracture you, now you're dead. Oh, and we're quick, so we killed him first. Oh, hell yeah. I should keep that in mind. Okay, you're dead. You're not dead. You are killing my unit, though. There's got to be a better way of killing you. Apply infusion to cards in hand. That doesn't matter, because everything in hand is already infused, but we might as well play the card. Taking 55 damage. Very good. Maybe turns out Fracture is a good card, because it's doing a lot of damage when we stack up all of these charges. So there's our Kinhost back. If ever there's a time to play him, it's probably right now. Because we will be able to replay him later. So he's a 60-60, just kind of weakening enemies as they move up. You making it to the pyre is actually frustrating. Like, really frustrating. That won't even kill you. But I can't daisy. So this really does need to hit Crypt Builder, ideally. Apply Daze 3. Is that good enough? Daze 3 would do 90 damage from the pyre, which is better than Crypt Builder. So you know what? Oh, I can play them both. You know, it turns out if I did the math, I would have realized I didn't need to extract, but that's okay. So you're dead. You're taking only a little bit of damage. There is Thorns, but Thorns is not that bad. And you're still living. You're still living! I could buff this Kinhost. They can't be played up here with the Spine Chief, though. But they would still be able to be played on their own if they die. But I think what we want to do is just keep buffing... I don't know what. I wouldn't mind buffing you. It is Spell Chain. You're going to have a lot of health out of this. Keeping you alive longer does seem like maybe a good idea. No. Play... I do want to kill you. Play that there. Play this here. Didn't work. I am noticing it's... What's really unfortunate right now is we do not do enough damage. The damage is kind of low. I really do need some way of increasing our damage output. Because as you're noticing, these enemies are kind of making it through, which is very unfortunate. Daze 3, well, I could extract again, which will kill you again, so maybe Soul Crushing Guilt is something we should have on holdover. I hate to say it. Move a unit to the back. Can I kill you is the question. What I need is Echoes of the Past. If I could buff the damage of our multi-strike units, that would be ideal. Raising you up would mean that you do another 60 damage. This is probably worth it, but I might just want to play a Crypt Builder. Soul Crushing Guilt will kill you. How are we gonna kill you? Other cards. Okay, kill you. You're dead. We will bring you up. Fracture. Forgone Power. Forgone Power. And you're all dead, okay. Six times 7, that's a lot of damage. But you're also going up against units that will apply Reap. Wow, 6 times, is that 42 damage? That's a lot of damage. But you are getting, as a result, 35 Reap every turn, which is pretty good. So, Reap, damage. Just don't play this. Play this here. Maybe I should play my champion at the bottom and ascend him. If he lives. Because if I can put my champion behind the tanks, he can do a lot more damage with the multi-strike. And then on the top floor, I could always replay the unit that dies and comes back to life. Deal 5 damage to enemy units per charge, consume Reap, infuse Extract, apply melee weakness. That could also be a very good card to help kill particular units. Consume Reap, though, that can be worth a lot of damage. I mean, if we have 5 charges, that is 5 times 13 bonus damage. So 65 bonus damage. Per floor, potentially. But it could also be like 0 damage, so it might not be that good for us. But deal 5 damage to enemy units. Good for crowd control. Very good for crowd control. Also, it doesn't remove your charges, which I like. Hello, welcome Raz 2014. How you doing? Monster Train Yas? Oh, so I've been playing some good Monster Train today. We need We need damage. But our deck is working, it is functional. Is that the kind of damage that we want? I don't know. I think we just need more soul-crushing guilts. Hate to say it. Make cards cheaper. We need to do like spell upgrades, I think. I don't think we need this. I don't think we need this either. I don't think we need this. I think I'm gonna skip. I can't decide on what to take there. Nothing really seems appropriate. I do like Preserve, I think. Very good card. Doesn't consume, so you can replay it. Divine Temple. Divine Temple, plus a Divine Boons in the middle. We don't really need to remove any more cards. We could get an artifact, or we could get gold, duplicate a card. Like, what's our best card? Echo Infusion's good, but we really do need the Echo damage increaser card. I don't know what it is. Could take an old magic, Soul Crushing Guild. Maybe that's what we want, just so that we can keep dazing units, moving them to the back and keeping them from, you know, killing us. But I think I am gonna go left. I could also duplicate a unit, I suppose. Upgrade a spell to cost -2. No. Sacrifice a unit. No. I like our units as they are. Plus 10 magic power piercing, no. Piercing, restore 30 health. Are we gonna dupe a card? What would we dupe? Echo Infusion would give us another plus 10 echoes. Health is not the problem, we need damage. We need some way of increasing our damage. I could buff Glugs, but that doesn't increase our damage. I could buff Kinhost, which could increase our damage because he's a multi-striker with quick. It could be worth playing. We might not get a Glug out, but getting more Kinhosts out could be the most beneficial thing for us. But we'll try the Concealed Caverns. If I'm lucky, I can upgrade a Kinhost. Oh! Yes, yes. Like, literally exactly what I wanted. Go here. Quick, multi-strike, 40-40, Kinhost, dupe. Immediate dupe. Plus 15 pack shards. It's worth it. So now, that doesn't solve our damage, but it's a big help. I think I might even remove the Endless one that I have. I might remove the Glug, one of the Glug Siders. But having 2 of those units is very good. I mean, you can see now we have, you know, an extra 2. We have 200 damage on this floor, which is beautiful. We also do have the Endless unit. I think this is where we're gonna try to ascend these guys to the top floor. So let's build up there. And I think I am gonna still play the Spine Chief at the top, because I don't want him to die. Well, he's probably not gonna die, but I guess I could just ascend him here and then Glug somewhere else. No, we want a Glug at the bottom. Even though it costs us 1 energy from the Ember Drain, I think this is what you want to do. We are gonna get garbage in our deck, but not being able to play the Glug is what makes that happen. Daze. I could try to daze him. Could totally daze him. So, fracture you, daze you. Now we're not gonna get garbage added to our deck. Ultimate Penance. We should remove this. I love the silence. The silence is helping out by making sure these guys can't add garbage. Plus 10 health. I think we're gonna put this on our champ. Because we're gonna ascend units behind him as soon as we get the ability. Because the Kinhosts, they're not tanks. They don't belong there. Infuse, consume, gain. Apply infuse to cards in hand. That'll hit the Crypt Builder at the very least. We can play Crypt Builder. We don't care about where we play cards, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll play it like this, and then this, and then... Honestly, it's 50 more damage to you. Don't even play Preserve. It'll get frozen. It's already frozen. I was gonna say it got frozen because of Glug, but... Oh, this isn't our freeze Glug. Oh, that's why we're not getting the freezes. Okay, old magic. We're gonna ascend. We could ascend a Glug, but ascending a Glug doesn't really seem to make that much of a, like, change. You know, this doesn't seem like the opportunity for a Glug. Glug, 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 glug. Got him. Glug, 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 glug. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this turn sucks, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Hopefully we can hit with Crypt Builder. Beautiful. I don't think we're gonna hit with another Crypt Builder. Why are you not dead? Oh, because no one's hitting the Glug. Oh, of course. No wonder. Without anyone to hit the Glug, they're not gaining reap stacks, they're not dying. Which also, I was literally about to say, is an indication that maybe I should start playing cards down here to buff the charges. Oops. My bad. But at the very least we can freeze. So we gotta start playing cards down here now. And I'm not even gonna play this in case it discards. Because I need the Glug so that I can start reaping and killing these guys before they move up, but it's really hard to do right now. You know what? That's actually perfect. It'll also freeze a card. Now you did make it up to the top floor and you're gonna hit the pyre for 6, but I had to worry about the bottom floor on that turn. And I trusted in our kin hosts. 50 times 2 is a little low, but I trusted in them, and you know what? They did me good. You're taking 20 damage. I'm hitting you 4 times. No, well, I'm killing this thing though. Okay, buff. Buff. Endless. So either you play it now or you don't play it at all. We can't really charge at all, you know? I guess I could play you to make you a 20/20. Maybe I can make you a little better. Oh, never mind. All right, well. You're taking 212. Good enough, good enough. I'm looking at the attack of the Glug. Glug, 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 glug. Did Hallowed Halls drop this update? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So we got another Gluggy. Could ascend him, but this is not the right turn for that. We want the Glug to take all the damage. So instead, we will keep buffing the Reap. Buff the Reap. Buff the Reap. 940 damage. The Reap is gonna be insane. I mean, right now you're taking 560. You're probably gonna take like 900. 920. So you will die on this floor. You will die on this floor because even if you do not die from my units, you will die from taking 800 Reap damage. That was not that bad. It was not that bad. The kin hosts do need to be a little bit stronger, but if we can get an Echo, that would be perfect. Perfect Insanity might also be perfect. Siren Song might also be perfect. Ice and Pyre might also be perfect. But I really like Perfect Insanity. It was a good card when we had it last time, and if we build up a lot of Echoes like we have been doing and don't have anything to do with them, we can freeze this card and then hit the enemy with the Echo to hopefully just, freaking kill him. I also think that we probably do still want card draw. We do have a lot of card draw, and we can freeze cards. You know, we can freeze cards. We probably want energy. All right, you changed my mind. What is this? The child eventually grew tired of judgment and bored of this realm. So we send you Judas Hergel first and Malika soon after. We thought it best to leave you to your own survival. Choose a divine artifact. You're just grains of sand in an endless desert. Is this where you can get the hammer, the book, or the thing? When played, your champion gains plus 100% maximum health. Remove this artifact after one battle. Choose an artifact. So we can just get like a buff. Plus 100% damage for one battle. 50% chance to do 10 damage to an enemy unit. I mean, our champion getting twice as strong seems pretty good. Is there a reason to like save these or something? It says when played, your champ. Well, when your champion gets played, I understand it. But is there a reason to skip and gain 25 gold? Well, I guess you would just get 25 gold. But I'll take the divine mark of a champion. That doesn't seem bad to me. I don't know. I've never really seen what this does before, so this will be new. Unit upgrades. We do not need unit upgrades. Multi-strike Kinhost would be good, but we already have Kinhosts with multi-strike that are better. I think we want artifacts and concealed caverns. Spell weakness or enemy units with frostbite 2. Spell weakness would mean that they get hit with, they get hit harder by Crypt Builder. Frostbite might kill very weak enemies when they spawn in. I don't know. Frostbite doesn't seem that powerful here. I think spell weakness would be better just because we can do more damage with it. Well, now maybe we would have taken Frostbite. I do like Winged Steel. Can't reroll and buy anything. We don't have the cash for it. Check out the caverns. The caverns. For the greater good, I don't think a little ruffle will be enough. The Bone Shaker barely even stops before the scrawny winged scavenger starts talking. You know, I got this feeling I can't shake. That we've met already in another life. Lots of times, in fact. Like we just keep doing things. Over and over and over again. But just go on resetting and forgetting. Makes you think about our existence and larger purpose here, you know? Your everyday metaphysical despair kind of stuff. Anyways, why don't I help you ruffle those bastards' feathers? Take control of the non-boss enemy unit with the lowest health, clear its status effects, consume. I don't think a little ruffle will be enough, upgrade a unit. I love the idea of upgrading a unit. Taking control of a non-boss enemy unit with the lowest health does seem very interesting. Especially maybe on the fight against the Last Divinity. Maybe you can take control of an enemy unit that is like a boss level, a boss quality enemy unit. But I'm very interested in the upgrade as well. If we upgrade a unit, what is the upgrade that we're gonna get? And can we back out after we click this button? I'm gonna try to hit the upgrade a unit. This does look good. Man, that does look good. Especially on our big floor. I don't think a little ruffle will be enough. Hold on. For the greater good. For the greater good monster train. I want to look it up. I gotta find it though. It's gonna be like monster train events. Concealed caverns. Ding, ding, ding. It has not been added to the wiki, I don't think. What is this event? It doesn't have a name on it. Well, the card would be very good. It depends on the enemy. Here's what I'm thinking, right? Retrash says I can tell you the upgrades if you want. Maybe. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? If we take control of a unit, what kind of a unit would we want? I think we would like a unit that does a lot of damage because we have tanks. Our Glugs, they are extremely tanky, and our Kinhost carapaces are not really that high in damage, so we would want something that does a lot of damage. Enemy units tend to not do that much damage. Maybe you will get lucky and get like a 15 times 3 unit with 5 health, but enemy units tend to not do that much damage. They tend to just swarm you and kill you over time, especially on longer fights. They might do 10 damage, on average 15, maybe 20. My units that do 50 times 2, I'm saying aren't good enough. I think we want to upgrade those units as opposed to try to get more units. So I think maybe we would just want to upgrade a unit. Pick your poison. Sunderstone On strike, apply melee weakness, or Sap Stone on summon, apply Sap 4. So Sunderstone is amazing. Melee weakness means that this unit will do so much more damage to enemy units. That seems great. That's incredible. Now, taking control of enemy units is good, but we have increased our damage by at least 80 every time this unit attacks, and they're quick, because the first strike will apply melee weakness, the second strike will do double damage, and then the next strike from the next kin host, well, I guess maybe it's not gonna be a kin host, but the next strike will do even more damage. So the damage output has just massively increased, and we might even want to duplicate this unit just to get more value out of him. I don't know, we'll think about it. Multi-strike, on-strike gain, yes, we want more of this. 20 times 3 damage, 120 health. Now, we might want to go over here to duplicate a card. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the Endless Kin Host. I want everything to be played immediately. So now we have 4 units, and the 4 units are gonna get played immediately. Hopefully in the correct order, but armor 20. Armor does not matter. It might matter on the purifiers, but I don't think armor matters. So we'll get the gold. So what's the order of operations here? The unit in the front has melee weakness, which means they're gonna hit for 50, then 100, then this guy's gonna hit for 120, then 60. So we have a lot of damage. It's kind of nice. Very interesting anyways. We don't need to, why do you have 4? Oh, right, double damage. We don't need to buff the health of the kin host, but it still might be good so that they can live a little bit longer until we can ascend them. We might just leave them here, because the quick multi-strikes can really do a lot of damage. And then maybe we'll just keep buffing the Spine Chief or something. Not enough cash. I guess we will play it here then. And you know what? That's okay. You do not have any abilities. You are silenced. Because, like, okay, what would we do? What would we do if we had the card on this turn? We would get a 10 damage unit. We get a 0 damage unit. We get a 3 damage unit. You know, the enemy units aren't that good. If they go to the front, it would be nice because they will tank damage, but we want our Glug Glugs to tank the damage anyways, you know? So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We also still have Perfect Insanity, don't forget about that. Fracture, Soul Crushing Guilt. No, we want to build up on this floor. You do still have your stacks, which is unfortunate. If I get lucky, yeah, I was gonna say if I get lucky, maybe I could stop you, but whatever. You add 1 garbage card to my deck, I don't really care. I have the energy to maintain this. You're taking 3 damage, because you're gonna hit the unit with spikes. I kind of want to start ascending the kin hosts and put them behind my Spine Chief, but this is, I think it's okay to leave them there. Because they're so quick, they actually can kill enemies extremely quickly themselves. I think I'll ascend you to put you in the back where you can't do anything. Should have probably played Bounding Echoes like usual, like you would expect. Played here, I suppose. Infuse, consume, gain energy. Sure, why not? Dump that card. And then, these guys, it doesn't really matter. They can't do anything. They're not gonna do anything. Just keep spreading out the echoes so we can play Raging Insanity or whatever the heck it's called. 666 card. So I'm taking 3 damage because he's hitting me, but we're doing so much damage thanks to the melee weakness and the multi-strike and the quickness that the Gilded Wing is dying and he's 290 health. That's a pretty good sign. That's a pretty good sign. And I love getting that extra damage on this fight because the Spine Chief doesn't do that much damage on his own without having Echoes of the Past. I would very much like to get that card at some point. Again, I could ascend the kin host, but this floor has been just fine. Maybe we should have sent him now. I'm gonna send him. The tanks, their job is to... No. I'm gonna send him. These guys might live to the next floor, but you know what? I don't want this guy to die when we hit Relentless, so I decided to do it. Oh well. Freeze a card in your hand. Yes, please freeze the Crit Builder. You have 15. Give you more Reap. 28 damage. One of these will kill you. And then we can save Crit Builder. Yeah, Sunderstone. That's a very interesting card. I wonder if those are the same every time, or if there's like a certain assortment that you can get, and whichever one you get is random. Like, is it always Sunderstone plus for the greater good plus Summon Sap 4? Summon Sap 4 is not that good, considering melee weakness is so powerful. Just saying. Fuse Reap. Sweet. I love having melee weakness for once, you know? Screw the bosses that have it. Extract 6. We want to save this card, and if we spend all of our other cards, we will save this card. So, I don't think we have the energy for saving all these cards, but at least we're about to shuffle. Oh, we're also about to draw. Oh, I don't want to draw. Well, let's play Crit Builder. Now you're dead. Let's play Fracture. And let's try to save Perfect Insanity. We still... Soul Crushing Guilt is also fine, but at least the Insanity card is gonna shuffle. You have 15 attack? I wonder, did they... Is that because of Shard Enhancement, or did they just buff this guy? I don't know. You're all dead. We have enough energy everywhere. Let's play this. Play this. Play this. Play this. Play this. I'm just gonna play a lot of cards. And wait for Perfect Insanity, which we did get. You're also dead, and all of us are dying, but I guess that's the Reap stacks stacking, huh? I hate the crunching, good lord. Please tell me that they're gonna, like, reduce the effect of crunching. 38, 43. That is a lot of, of Reap if you can get it. If I can get my champion on the middle floor in the first turn of combat, I would love to do that, by the way. But we haven't gotten that opportunity. Infuse Extract, deal damage twice, on Slay, gain. Not that good. Deal damage for each spell in the consume pile. We don't consume. Deal 5 damage twice, infuse Extract, on Slay, gain 2. This could be worth a good buff. What does our next area look like? Remove 2 cards, gain money, upgrade units. We're gonna go left path. And there's a duplicator, and a Merchant of Magic, and Pyre remains for health. We might be able to upgrade this and make it actually do some damage. I'll try it. Having a card that does damage might actually be kind of nice. Spell weakness, Frostbite, Offering. Frostbite could be nice as well, but I'm gonna skip. Keep it thin. Keep the deck at 27 cards, you know? So I do want left path. We have a lot of money, so we can hopefully buy some very decent trinkets. Certainly hope so anyways. When an egg unit is summoned, remove shell 3 and apply armor 30. It would be very good if we had eggs. When a card with consume is played, all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of this battle. Very good if we had it. I like Conscription Notice. Let's get another unit out in the field. We need it. That's a good get. Extract gains +1/+1. When 1 or more charges are applied to a floor, apply Reap to a random enemy unit twice. When a spell with consume is played, gain 1. Can't get them both. We do have an Extract card that this would work very well with. Echo Infusion would give us a lot of energy And it would pay for itself now. And it is spell chained. So maybe doubling this card would be very good because it'll pay for itself. And we'd have a lot of health to go around now. I kind of like it. The Reap is nice, but we have enough Reap. I don't think a little bit more Reap is going to matter that much, you know? So let's check this out. Upgrade a unit with Spell Chain. Do we want anything else to have Spell Chain? Old Magic. We could, you know, ascend units much more easily. Perfect Insanity. That's an interesting one. I don't know if it's any good. Revenge of the Damned. Although, you know what? We have several extract cards, so I actually do think that artifact would be very nice for us. Might be worth getting. Yeah. We're gonna take this because we have 3 different extraction cards. We have a little bit of money. We might be able to do some upgrading here. I don't want double stack because it's not really that good. Days 6. Days 6 is very decent. It just kills a unit that's really annoying you right now. I'm gonna upgrade that. I've changed my mind. I immediately changed my mind. I'm like, you know what? That's a good card. Make it free. Make it very easily playable. Plus 10 magic power. We'll put that on Revenge of the Damned. Pays for itself already again. And then Spell Chain. I guess we could have maybe Spell Chained that card. I don't think I want to Spell Chain anything. Would this be worth costing 2? No. Yeah, well, maybe. Deals 15 damage twice, Spell Chain. I actually think I'd be best off duplicating a card. One of our cards that has already picked up upgrades on it. What about this? Another Kin Host. More melee weakness. Dude, how can I not? Dupe it. Screw the Spell Chain. Now I kind of do wish I had enough money to remove the other one. These Kin Host carapaces have been added, removed, duplicated over and over and over again. But they're really good. They're really good. And if I get a Kin Host in my hand, it's actually decent because I can still play it on the bottom floor later in the run. And if this happens, then you know what we do? We're gonna ascend all of these units to the top with our champion, and then that'll be what we do. That'll be what we do. So you gotta go out. A guard. It's actually not that bad. You're gonna go out. You're gonna get ascended. Melee weakness, nothing. Well, let's get you out of there. We were doing 400 damage, which is pretty good. Soul Crushing Guilt, cannot extract, that's fine. Cannot glug. We can, however, gain energy on this turn. And now I really do wish I had this with Spell Chain, but I guess we can at least kill you. I wish it could Spell Chain and hit 2 units, but you know, we'll start here. Perfect Insanity. I could stun a unit. I could play Glug. Dude, let's get Glug out there. Hey, Glug. Why'd that give me energy? Oh, because he extracted. I forgot about that, but yeah, he does extract, which makes that a very good card. Soul Crushing Guilt will not work. However, that will kill you. So Echo Infusion is such a good card. We'll get energy, and it'll pay for itself. So we just get energy when we play this. So how do we want to play this? I do want to keep Glug going, but I think I'd rather buff the health of our champion just so that these damage-dealing units can live a little bit longer. Oh, I don't have anything up here. Well, all right. Well, in that case, we will play it down here. You know what? All right, good. It worked. Beautiful. Fracture. Perfect Insanity. Infuse. Can barely not play it. I can almost play this card. Can't quite get there. So instead, I guess we're just going to fracture, fracture, fracture. Oh, I can get there. Hell yeah. I thought that was one of the frozen cards that discarded and applied Forgotten Power. I thought it was one of these, but it was actually the one that just freezes a card in your hand, which is beautiful. Apply infused to cards in hand. Well, they're already infused, but at least here it is an incant. We should be playing more cards up here, I suppose. Okay, you are taking a lot of damage. All this Glug's job is to kill the weak enemies before they can make it up. That's his entire job in life. I hate to say it, but it is the truth. And he's doing a damn fine job. I do need my ascends though, because I do want to ascend these guys still up a little bit more to get them behind the champion. But there's oldie magic. We'll get melee weakness unit out of there. You are taking 35 damage now. I understood that was a possibility. Believe me, I did. Oh, let's go. Now you're taking 10. Beautiful. And hopefully we can ascend you. Now we do have lower energy on this turn. We also have Soul Crushing Guilt. If we do want to stun a unit, we can easily do that. And stunning the unit that has 240 health seems like a pretty good call. Although stunning the unit that is, oh, you're dead. Oh no, you're not dead. I have to do 25 damage to kill you. Can I do 25 damage to kill you? I don't know. Let's think about that for a minute. Extract double stack. Daze. You have 14 health, you have 200 damage. If you go up a floor, you are gonna die. So I think we let the Gilded Wing move up. I think we do stun the Pyre Wing. I think I have changed my mind. Let's get you out of there. I want my energy. Energy. Then, fracture. Card in hand. I think we want to fracture you in particular. Because then what we're gonna do is Insanity again. There's another 666 HP down. I hate the crunch. It's so bad. Oh, it just like sends shivers up my spine. It's like not what I want to hear. I have 6 HP. Hey, at least if he dies, then I'm not gonna have to worry about any loss of energy next turn, huh? Echo Infusion. Yes, we want to keep Echo Infusioning. We actually do want to make sure that this guard gets the Echo Infusions, because that was a good get as far as units go, I think. Extract, do damage. I guess we're just barely killing these enemies, so you're not getting hit at all. Infuse Extract. I want to kill you. Thank you. Fracture. Fracture! You're gonna kill him. No, you're not gonna kill me. Okay, well, I guess that's okay. Reserve, Forgone Power, Fracture. There's enough energy down here. We're gonna put the Fracture up here. Then, I think I'm just gonna... No, we should try to Forgone Power something. There we go. We're very good at killing that top floor now. I do hope I can keep my unit alive, though. Yes, we can. Barely, but we can. Get up there. This is like an ideal floor now. And the bottom floors, they're all about just stacking up Reap. We have all of our damage out on this floor. 85 health on our guard, 120 health on the Spine Chief. Very quick melee weakness units, multi-strike. They can output a ton of damage. And also Insanity! Well, I don't think we can get to Insanity, but we can at least preserve it. Actually, we don't even need to use Preserve. We can keep the card. No, we do, because if I use Forgone Power, it could discard in Perfect Insanity, so we gotta do it like this. But we still have Insanity. Insane in the membrane. Soul Crushing Guilt. Well, we should probably just Insanity. So, there's the Insanity. You are still dead, which is beautiful. I hate the crunching. Everything up here is still dying. Nothing has hit the pyre in a long time, which is beautiful. I think we do want to daze something. We probably want to save this card for the top floor, though. Let's see if we can hold on to it. What's coming up? Anything important? Not really. You know, I guess we'll probably just end turn right here. No, we should probably dump Forgotten Powers. Dump it. Dump it. All right, good enough. I really wanted to play the Soul Crushing Guilt, but you know, if we don't need to, we don't need to. 115 damage, 144 damage. Now you're dead. There is our infusion. You love the infusion. Everything's dead. Now you're dead. You have 4954 Reap on you, which means even if we did nothing else, you would take 216 damage from the Reap, which is not that much, I suppose. But heal you. Deal damage, I suppose. Forgotten Power, Fracture, Forgotten Power. Or Preserve, rather. We don't need Preserve. We're taking 90 damage, but you are dead. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. Stacking up the top floor totally works, because our champion is kind of a bit of a tank now. GT Quirk says Infusion is a great item in Risk of Rain 2. You're not wrong. It's plus 100 health up to. Threat level medium. All right. Well, don't kill me, please. Weird giant crystal man. What a great order. Look at this. That's an amazing order. Holy crap. Absolutely beautiful. Both Glugs on the same floor. 2 kin hosts in the back. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, there's a sweeper at the top. This might be a situation where we actually do the opposite of what we were doing before. We just leave. No, you know what we do? We ascend Spine Chief. You know what I said before the beginning of the last fight? I said I would like to be able to ascend Spine Chief to the middle. And you know what? We can actually do that. The multi-strike means that the Reap is going to stack up. We have Spine Chief in the middle floor being able to add a ton of charges. We have a Titan Sentry as well, who is probably just going to go out and then die immediately, but at least he's going to apply a lot of Frostbite and kill 1 unit, which is beautiful. Why aren't you guys dying? They're all silenced, which is beautiful. Oh, damage shield. I thought that was spell shield. Oh! For the past 5 runs, I thought they had spell shield. They have damage shield. It just has a similar looking symbol. That's why they don't take damage sometimes when I feel like they should be taking damage. Oh, I'm a fool, but I figured it out. Anyways, do we need any more infusion on this floor? No, we need infusion on this floor. So we're gonna start stacking it up. That is a great opening. And that's a lot of damage that goes in. It's very beautiful when you hit the crystals. In fact, I kind of want to know what it looks like when it's on slow motion with all of the lighting effects. But we do a decent amount of damage, as you can tell. Echo Infusion is going to go out there, obviously. We're going to keep buffing the health. We're going to... Oh, there it is. We're going to hopefully get enough charges on the bottom that we can put down our last kin host and then raise him up. Because the kin host that's in our deck, that has Sunder, and we want to get him out as quickly as we can. Apply Fusion to cards in hand. I didn't play Infusion with Echo Infusion. I'm a stupid. Do we play this here? I guess we do play it to dump it. We might as well play it here, I suppose. Gives you 10 armor, who cares? Soul Crushing Guilt is definitely playable. Daze 6? Dude, Daze the dude who does 50 damage. Or, oh, I don't have the ability that does damage. Anyways, yeah. Daze the guy who does 50 damage. Fracture might be able to kill this guy at the very least. It will start stacking up his points. Infused, extract, frozen. I could perfect insanity the boss for 666. Why not? I guess we're gonna hold on to this for a while. I love the Inspire too. Restore 5 health. All right! Triggers once you gain on this floor, heal. I have never, until now, paid attention to the Inspire gaining health on gaining charges. But that means that whenever Spine Chief attacks 3 times, everything on this floor heals for 30. So he shoots us. Oh, that's the visual effect. It's not when we hit him, it's when he hits us. But there's the heal from Inspire. You know what? Never mind. So another clarification. They don't heal other units, it heals itself. But that is still a very good system. Being able to heal currently 15 damage whenever our champion attacks is very decent. I get it now though, I get it. So you are actually alive, but you are dazed for 5 turns. I don't need to kill you. I would love to kill the unit that has armor, but I think how we do this is we crit builder to push the front unit to the back, and that'll kill everything. Everything important. You have spikes, which is annoying, but it's really not that bad. This card is gonna be saved, which is good, because it's a good card. Straight up crotch shot. Yep. You're not wrong about that. Okay, old magic needs to be saved because we're gonna use this to raise our unit once we summon him. This Steel Wing has spikes. Our shard is gonna take some damage. Our pyre is gonna take some damage. I don't mind the spikes damage though. You know, that might be maybe up to 18 damage, maybe 21. I think it's worth it, just to not have to worry about that, because that's an annoying unit. If I can't deal with it, I can't deal with it. So, this is going to heal and also raise health. Same thing here. Infuse, consume, gain energy. Might as well. It is an infusion. I have 10 energy. Good lord. You are inflicting spikes, so we should probably stun one of these units so that they stop attacking us, and they'll make it up to the pyre and then die. Although, you have 1 damage shield. This would kill you. Would not kill you. We don't need the energy though, so if we use Revenge of the Damned not for a kill, I think I'm okay with that. Pushing unit to the back. Who would we want to push to the back most of all? This guy, the Wiltwing. He's gonna take 60 damage plus melee weakness off of someone else. It's probably worth most to bust him up. But then again, 2 Clip Guardians are gonna make it through. This is a very big and annoying floor. What if we kill him with Revenge then? Now we're killing 2 Clipped Guardians. That's much better. Should probably still use Soul Crushing Guilt. You know what? I might not be able to hold on to old magic because I have to discard cards because I can't freeze anything. Am I okay dazing you for 6? Right now you're taking 55. What from? Probably my champion hitting you a few times. What are you dying from? Reap. You're gonna hit me and then take all the reap damage. That makes sense. You're taking 55 damage. You know what? I think maybe we're, oh yeah, you know what? This Clip Guardian, 55 damage, that's Reap. The only thing we're doing to this guy is Reap. I still think it might be worth stunning him though. Might be worth stunning the chains of the sighted, but I kind of want him to hit us for reap. He's a bit of an annoying jerk, though. You know what? I think I am going to... I think I'm gonna stun you for 6 turns. So you're not gonna... we're not gonna hurt you on this turn, unfortunately. I think that's okay. Put some frostbite on you, save us some damage. We're not really doing that much damage to the boss, but we have great sustain right now. We're not really taking that much damage. It's hard to kill the units, but we're slowly getting there. And we do have a kin host that can come out on this turn. If it goes out though, it's gonna die, so I would really like to freeze it. Damn it! Whatever. You're taking 205 damage, you know what? Hate to say it. Now you're taking 445, maybe I love to say it. But yeah, we have incredible sustain without having that other kin host out. Oh, I should have maybe played him at the top floor. Ah, but the sweep would have killed him in a few turns. I don't know. I don't know. Freeze a card in your hand. You're taking 12 damage. It's not enough. You are gonna make it up and do like another 45 damage. Things are okay though. I hate the boss making it up. That's a big, like, mistake. Might be able to kill him. Might be able to extract somebody. Just look at this floor. I can't even see what's going on. Look at how many enemies there are. This is insane. 15 damage. Wish we had the perfect insanity earlier. Crit Builder is pretty good. You're not gonna kill my pyre. You are gonna make it up though. I need to find a way of killing you. I'm also taking 105 damage, which does suck. $60, 60, hold on, 60, 120, 120, 60. Pushing a Gilded Wing to the back would mean that I kill a Shade Wing before it attacks, but it means one of these Gilded Wings is gonna like make it up a floor and live. I might want to try to Perfect Insanity one of them to kill him instead of using Crit Builder, or I could do both on this turn. These guys have Spell Shield. You have Spell Shield. I do like one Fracture to kill the unit that's giving spikes. Man, these guys are gonna make it up. This is highly annoying. I have more Crit Builders coming up. Perfect Insanity is a good card to hold on to here. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 times 15. 75. So am I okay taking like 75 pyre damage? Not really. But that guy is very annoying. Maybe we can Forgone Power him later. I need to play a card before I shuffle. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Crit Builder, Forgone Power might hit Perfect Insanity. I think what we need to do is Fracture, Perfect Insanity, and get a kill on one of these guys. Buys us a turn. Maybe we can kill the Chains of the Sighted with whatever we can draw. But I really do not like this. I don't like this situation at all. That'll push him back, but what are we gonna do here? Hope for the best? You know what? It's not bad. I need to play Perfect Insanity. Gonna reap you. Perfect Insanity you. We draw. We drew the kin host. Yo, that's actually perfect, if you can believe that. Holy crap. Now we have an extra 180 damage going out. It's actually more because of the Sunder. That's what I needed. Oh man. It's amazing just how much better off we are now that I have one extra unit out. Man, that's good. I do wish that I could have put him down earlier and like ascended him to here, but that is still perfectly fine with me. Wow. That was a very lucky draw. What a lucky draw. Whew. Okay. Very happy now. For Gone Power, we do need to kind of deal with this situation still. Probably by killing you. Oldie Magic. Oldie Magic, you know what we're gonna do with this? Ascend the unit that has 180 health. And Spell Shield. Now you're dead. You're not quite dead. You do have 35 armor though. I think we're just gonna have to try to like fracture you. 56 damage. 81 damage. 90 damage. 99 damage. You're gonna die when you make it up anyways. I don't know why I'm buffing you. 2 waves remaining. We're gonna be fine when we hit Relentless because we do so much damage with the melee weakness. We're gonna stack up so much Reap. We're gonna be okay. It's just, we gotta make sure we live to that point. And now that we've gotten that kin host out, these units that are making it up are not quite as dangerous as they once were, huh? Buff. Buff. Plenty of energy. Crit Builder. Could Crit Builder. Or could stack up this Daze. I could daze the boss, I suppose. Like that would stop him from AoE hitting my units up here. I actually kind of like that. It's just like, hey, buzz off for a bit. Thank you. Preserve. Let's preserve. You know what? Let's preserve up here to regain the infusion that we lost. No. Keep Crit Builder. Maximum charges everywhere is good, so if we get Perfect Insanity, we can play it. You do need to go, though. Like, I can actually play everything, though. There you go. You're only taking 500 damage, but it's 500 damage per turn with 500 HP worth of tanks. I think we're okay. Waves remaining 1. This is not endless, is it? No. Endless is next turn. So you're dead. Crit Builder. Is that a tank in the front? That's a tank in the front. You know what? Just get hit. Okay, charges everywhere. That's good. Try to fracture one of these guys. Maybe get lucky and kill them before they can kill us. Nah, 16 HP. He's gonna live at 4. Berlin Cross asks, does a big guy hit all floors? Yes. Big guy, Last Divinity, attacks every floor every turn. Now, we are on Relentless. He also Relentlesses every floor when you get to Relentless. So, we're dying. Steel Wings is dying. We're gonna lose 177 HP on Glug Cider, but then we're gonna win. We're gonna live. Because we're on Relentless right now. We're gonna frickin' do it. You know what? I wanna watch. 360 damage per turn. Thanks to that melee weakness stacks. We almost killed him with 1 unit on the top floor. That's pretty good. We did it. Covenant 25. That might be my first Covenant 25 victory with the new clan. There it is. Hell yeah. That was an interesting run. Honestly, I thought when I took Sketches of Salvation, it would have been like the stupidest idea ever, but really, it ended up being the smartest idea ever because I was able to play all of these units that had like unique play conditions immediately, and then we got extremely lucky with upgrades. We were able to put 4 upgrade tokens on both of, well, because we duplicated them, both of our Kinhost Carapaces. Oh, which helped so much. Quick multi-strike, +30, +30, and then whatever the other one was, Sunder. My lord, those are good upgrades. If we didn't have those upgrades, we would not have won, especially the Sunder melee weakness. Being able to essentially double the damage output of those kin hosts was extremely beneficial. Eternal Kinstone. Add 1 charge that cannot be removed. Very interesting. Kind of seems like, you know, maybe a little bit like magic-like or something, you know, like you add a counter to something. I don't know why I'm thinking that right now, but adding 1 charge that can't be removed is very nice. It means it can't be extracted. You can play extraction cards, but this will not be removed. You'll always have at least 1. In theory, that means that if you have 6 of these, then you can always play Perfected Strike every time it shows up, whatever that card is. It's interesting. Seems a little situational, but it also seems good, because if you're doing a lot of extraction, you don't want to run out. And that way you won't run out with anything. 1 complete, 1 out of 60. I think that's the right math. Good lord, that's a lot of them. Divine Card Master, we're working on it because, you know, we're just playing as Wormkin. Have not played Umbra as Wormkin yet. It'll be an interesting one to check out. Good run, though. I like it. That run was a lot of fun. And let me actually go back to the run history there. That is, I believe, technically we defeated the Seraph boss on Covenant 25 playing Stygian Guard last, but we did win against the Divine Divinity here. Kin Host Carapace, 4 upgrades times 2, and 2 Glug Ciders. I really like this Glug unit. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a great tank that's cheap. 1 energy is not that bad. And so I often find this to be a very good unit to have in support of other units. The fact that it applies Reap 5 is a lot of damage. It helps to clear bottom waves, kind of like the Frostbite champion, or not the Frostbite champion, but yeah, the Frostbite champion, but the Frostbite tank from Stygian Guard. The big downside, obviously, is that it's hard to play. You have to infuse 4 times before you can play him. There are artifacts that you can use to help negate that, like being able to gain 2 charges on turn 1 immediately. The fact that this card is infused means you only need 3 to play him, because the 4th will be from the card. But it's a good card if you can get it. I think Glug Cider is extremely, extremely potent. The Reap damage, maybe even if you're not building around Reap, being able to kill the weak waves of enemy units is a very big help, because it means you can focus on everything else. It was a very fun run, and we also got that oldie magic card, which helped out. Being able to ascend units and heal them did help on a couple of fights. It wasn't really super necessary, but even putting Spine Chief behind the middle floor immediately on Last Divinity was very good for us. Very good for us. Anyways, good run, fun run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.